Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, one and all, back to the PMAOWL Alpha Overwatch League Season number 12, Week number 5, Game number 2. This is the Magic Bang Bus Rides Again? Did they change their name? It's the Magic Bang Bus 2 versus Nobody Said Peanut Butter. This is that one, Dan Guy on the mic, joined tonight by Charles, a.k.a. Colored, a.k.a. Fire Chicken, a.k.a. PMAOWL, social media extraordinaire. Go follow it. And we got Steck Monster on the cams, banging my drums behind the scenes as the referee tonight. Charles, we should have a pretty good game coming at us.
Yeah, I hope so at least.
I certainly hope so. As
We all know how Overwatch gets sometimes.
sometimes it is a bit rough here, but it's going to be an interesting time tonight. I'm really looking forward to see what Nobody Said Peanut Butter can bring this evening. They've had a little bit of a bumpy start to the season, but it's a long one. We got a 12-week season. This is only week number 5. Still plenty of time for learning, plenty of time for growth. We see the team cohesion coming out in the lobby already with all the player icons synergized. They got their head in the game tonight. I think they might be able to pull off their first game win. They have got their first map win of the season. We got Emerald, Flame Chaser, Guy Fieri, Kartos, Viceroy, Griff, and Trumpet Jesus for Nobody Said Peanut Butter going to be in the red versus the Magic Bang Bus Rides again with Arrow, Fox Cumulus, Mr. Trifecto, Taco, the Great Dane, and Lost Boy showing up this evening. Map number 1 going to be on Nepal. And it looks like we've got the ready up from both captains. So what do you say we jump into it, folks?
Yay, Overwatch. We're
traveling to Nepal.
I'm going in.
Dang, Overwatch just gave me this weird message that says sub to PMAOWL. I wonder what that's about.
Oh. Mine just said simp to PMAOWL.
It also says go follow them on Twitter.
And
Because
Instagram.
I heard the person that runs Twitter be wilding.
The memes are top tier. We'll see if we get any memes out of this game here on Nepal Shrine this evening. I'm excited to see what comes out. We got Flame Chaser on the Rhine, Emerald gonna rock the Sigma alongside. No Rhine Zarya. Mr. Trifecta filling in for Gingerbeard this evening. So he will be the resident Hammerman for the side of the Magic Bang Bus 2. Interested to see how that works out. I know Taco been putting up a good lot of work in on his Zarya in the last couple of days. We'll see if it pays off. Map number 1 underway. Now, Trumpet Jesus on the Baptiste can make a huge difference compared to Lost Boy's Transcendence with the Zen. I'll be curious to see how much value he gets out of the Discord. That's going to be the real difference maker. Mr. Trifecta, first one on point, taking it to Flame Chaser quick, but he's got Guy Fieri there beside him. And that means Nobody Said Peanut Butter playing really aggressive, really fast. They take the early point control, and Cars gets the pick on Fox and Cumulus.
Yeah, that's a good first take.
Absolutely. They just kind of buoyed him off point. Now, Flame Chaser goes down early, a little too aggressive too quickly. But so far, things are going okay for the side of Peanut Butter. They just need to back up, give a bit of space. Now down both tanks as Emerald falls. Viceroy Griff's not making it out of that one. And a quick retake from the Magic Bang Bus. That just feels a little bit like, I didn't have my eye on Viceroy Griff or Trumpet Jesus, but it feels like maybe the healing output was just a little bit low. Maybe they were busy getting harassed by that Tracer of Fox and Cumulus in the backline. I'm not 100% certain.
Yeah, after it kind of happened really fast, just tanks going down and then everyone kind of died.
Yeah, it just felt like things fell apart a little bit. Guy Fieri smurfing back in on the Echo. Reinhardt gets charged way away from point. Mr. Trifecta says, get out of here. You're not allowed to play tank in this league. The Great Dane will go down as does Viceroy Griff, so no honor for either side. Trifecta falls, Taco falls, and that's the flip in amidst the chaos. Nobody Say Peanut Butter take this one back cleanly. Lost Boy commits the Transcendence, but it's not enough. Will he escape? Looks like it's just tanks on point, so they're going to go ahead and not chase these kills. They need to back up a little bit, make sure they get full regroup here.
Sit on the back of point.
Absolutely. The big shatter comes down and knocks Flame Chaser. Emerald gets stuck. The high noon kills 2. That's 3 ultimates committed for this flip, but it is going to be quick. It's going to be clean. They still got they still got the grab.
Much better.
They're really capitalizing on the damage route. I was very unsure about the support Zen versus the Baptiste to see who would be getting their ults faster.
And so far, did Trumpet Jesus make a switch, or did he already window?
I honestly don't know.
I don't remember there being a window, so I'm very curious. This trifecta grabs the nano and beats down Flame Chaser. Fox Continuous picks up Emerald again. Seeing a Tracer win the fight against Sigma consistently is wild.
I mean, just hit your shots, forehead.
I mean, shoot him in the forehead.
Yeah, see, exactly.
Stick him.
Iron the toes. Damage is damage.
Nobody said Peanut Butter got a couple of ultimates coming up here. They could combo the Flux with the Visor, maybe even a Nano Visor if they really want to commit something. They should know that Lost Blade doesn't have it on the Transcendence, but it depends on how confident they are. Cardus goes down though, so no Visor. They decide to go for it anyway. They send in the Nano on Flame Chaser. Honestly, Flame Chaser gets slept while he tries to pin the point, and it's a benefit to him. Do not go in right now, buddy. That's a stagger, my dude. Feels bad on that one. I'm a little bit shocked that didn't nobody say Peanut Butter decided to still commit so hard when the grab came out. Taco threw it a little bit early. They would have had time to get the point or just wander around it. I know that's why they threw in the Nano there, trying to just make sure the Reinhardt lives, but man, that was wild there.
And Fox Continuous was in their team, and no one really turned around. He stuck the soldier, stayed to poke around for a little bit, was out of blinks, and just kind of walked out. I think I've got this, old man.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, the one thing that we've seen from both of these teams, though, it just feels like whoever plays faster is winning the point. You know, they're getting the flip, they're getting the fight win. So keeping that high pressure up for whichever team may or may not take this point first is going to be critical here to maintain that hold. We saw lots of 30% flips in this first fight, and I want to see one of these teams manage to string a couple of fight wins together.
Yeah, and I think this is also where the Zarya comes into play too, versus the Sigma.
Absolutely. Just the longevity of it over the entirety of the fight. Sorry, it gives you a lot more pressure in the late fight. Trifecta trying to go in, but Purple, Taco doesn't have a bubble for him. They could kill this Reinhardt right here. Taco goes down as this Fox Continuous. The res successful on the Guy Fieri, and that's going to be an early cap.
You're solo for a second. I got kicked for the game.
I see. Charles is out here throwing, but it's all right. We'll push on.
Hey, look. I got kicked. I was...
Daddy Jeff said
bullied.
Flame Chaser holding this close choke, which I love. Having the Pharah on your side, you want to force him to come through there. You already got the pick on the Lost Boy. Guy Fieri trying to just keep slamming this choke home with rockets. Will it be enough? They do have the Tracer up on high ground, but Guy Fieri shuts that down too. The Pharah finding great success here for the DPS of Peanut Butter. Chaser still just diligently holding the corner. He threw down his shatter and got slammed by Trifecta. Arrow tosses in the Deadeye for good measure. That should be a cleanup, but it's time to stall on point, boys. Guy Fieri, hit that point. Hit that point. Oh, sad.
He said it's good.
He said, nah, what if I just fly away and die still?
It's the attempt.
You know, sometimes it's about not sending a message.
Yeah, sometimes it's a big mind play, you know. Overwatch. Sometimes you gotta feed and then roll over there.
Arrow sees him though. The Wraith will have to save his life for now. Arrow's distracted watching off of this though. They gotta be aware of this Reaper on the far side. It's getting a lot of attention thrown his way. Cardus now with the Wraith back to his team, and that gives him the pressure they needed. The barrage comes through to delete Trifecta. Arrow will collect the kill in response, but I'll take that main tank trade any day. The res available too. Cardus goes down in the midst of the melee, but this should be winnable if they can commit an ult. This is winnable. The grab only finds Viceroy Grip, who sleeps Taco in return, but the Pulse Bomb finds two. They have not flipped this point back. And Peanut Butter are not going to successfully regain control of the point. It costs them a Nano and a Barrage.
You're going to be okay.
They do get out the grab and the Pulse Bomb. But look at that. Fox McCumulus 52% to his next stick.
Yeah, you get those shots with Tracer, you can build up an ultimate pretty quick. And he's taking all of these off angles, and no one's really turning unless it's the fair, it seems.
Absolutely, and the Far is kind of the only fuel they have. The Sigma should be able to do it, but he's playing so far up trying to contest with the Reinhardt. Flame Chaser goes off the top rope and splatters Arrow, but then just gets taken into oblivion by Mr. Trifecta and Taco. Not what you want to do there, my guy. Talk about projecting. Couple of quick plays coming through. Carter's trying to make the hero play. He finds two with the Blossom, but too little, too late, it would seem. Flame Chaser trying to get on the ball. Mr. Trifecta manages to not shatter Flame Chaser, who was
And
like...
he still doesn't touch.
He was like wearing that. He was that Reinhardt's jockstrap for a minute, and then just rolled right on by. Interesting.
Play of the game.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think.
What? That hammer went through the wall, right? Guy Fury got a beautiful conk rocket on that. And Trifecta just threw the shatter through the wall?
Esports
What?
ready, everyone, dude.
Esports ready, friends.
Was it today update day?
Thursday, probably. It's still experimental, it would appear.
Okay. I didn't know if the changes for Baptiste got through. No, because I saw that my open queue thing was over and I didn't get a chance to get in the top 500, so it feels sad, man.
Wow. Look at this thrower. What a
Alright.
game. Magic Bang Bus number 2. Taking home the win on Nepal. That'll send it over to Nobody Said Peanut Butter for their map pick here.
I
Now,
wonder what they're gonna pick here.
I'm curious myself. And our options got shaken up a little bit this week. So we're going to be choosing between Hanamura, Volskaya, and Anubis. So I am curious what's going to be going on. Looks like McStupidhead may or may not have been asleep for the start of his game. Lost Boy, his roommate, who is in this lobby against him, just went to go wake up their main tank player, actually. Flame Chaser and Emerald pulling a little bit of double duty here, it would appear. So I'm curious, as you said, Charles, what are they going to pick for our options here? Honestly, the way things went there, it feels like a frontline fast fight is favoring both of these teams, interestingly enough. Playing a Hanamura would favor whichever team can probably slow things down a little bit more on the defensive, at least. Volskaya would be a pretty even matchup. And the way things are going, Anubis might actually be a decent play for Peanut Butter, just because that Far Off was finding great utility, and Volskaya or Anubis are probably going to be the better points for her. Now, Hanamura, not bad either, just going to be a little bit more difficult to get through the choke with it.
Yeah, I think it really depends on what type of comp they want to run, personally. I don't know if they were going with some more experimental comps or just, trying to figure out what gets value. Because, sometimes the first map is experimental. So
Right.
I just wanted, I'm not sure where their brain is at or what they're thinking. So
Well, I can tell you now that McStupidhead is in the lobby, he's going to be wanting to play some Roadhog. And if you got the option to play Roadhog, I think Volskaya might be your pick. You got a lot of good presence at that first choke on defense. You can try to get the early pick, things like that. It could be a good play there. We'll have to see. The map pick still incoming, but it'll be interesting to see what this nobody said Peanut Butter. Why do I want to keep throwing a did in front of that? Nobody said Peanut Butter. If when they get McStupidhead in, their more regular main tank, or at least one of their more regular tank players in general, he got a lot of value last week when that one team played against him. His Hog was causing some havoc in the backline. It would be a decent threat against the Tracer. Not necessarily guaranteed that you're going to hit those hooks, but just your presence. While you are going to get farmed for a couple of pulse bombs, you can also help push her away from your supports.
Yeah, it's one of those sort of trade-off things that you just have to think about more post boss, because I know when I play Tracer, I like to farm the pig too.
Absolutely. Now, McStupid did have a pretty solid diva a couple nights ago as well, though. So I'll be interested to see what the play is if we see him in on this next map.
They play diva. I'm judging in the best way possible, of course, or not. Depends.
I got to give you props from our game last night. You threw a bomb into the rafters on Havana, and I got to know, did you intend to hit the rafter?
So if a bomb, if a lot of projectiles in the game, if they hit and they bounce, if they hit a solid object, they will fall straight down.
Yeah.
So
Was it intentional?
sorta, kinda not. I knew where I was aiming for.
It would have fallen below the platform I was on, but instead it just blew up right in my forehead, and I was like, damn, that was a nice shot. Looks like we are indeed going to see McStupid head in along with Jackstrill. So full shakeup of the tank line. Now I'm expecting to see Jackstrill on the diva, unless they opt for some Orisa. That
Yeah,
could always
that's what I was thinking. Maybe
an
Orisa.
interesting option. What map are we playing, guys? Taco just gave us an R before we've seen what map we're playing. We're playing Volskaya? Oh, I see. I see. We're throwing, chat.
What's new? Scuffed. I can say a RuneScape. Scuffed equals stuff, but I guess for Overwatch, scuffed equals victory? Viewership?
Scuffed equals subscribe?
Yeah.
You heard it here first, chat. You're obligated. Here we go. Now we're looking for the R's. We're headed to Volskaya Industry. It's still going to be nobody said peanut butter on the attack, Magic Bang Bus on the defensive. And what I'm really looking for peanut butter to do here is to cap first quickly and then just sort of bang their head into the wall of second until they have 6 ults and then throw them all and hopefully cap the point.
I think that Fiesta?
Full ult Fiesta. Intended though. It's Tuesday. I need a taco.
It is Tuesday.
I need Taco Tuesday ult Fiesta, please. See if we get it. Steck says scuffed equals buffed. I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
That's what happened to Brig.
Brig is just scuffed and buffed. Looks like McStupid had gonna opt for the Reinhardt Flame Chaser. Thought about the Lucio, going over to the Brig. Honestly, I like the Lucio more. You're playing with a Moira, which means you've got limited healing resource, but big burst healing in the middle of the fight. So I think you just speed right on in there. You start swinging your hammer, you blast all of your Moira healing, and then you just hope something dies. It's kind of the best that you're going to get there. And playing with the Brig Moira, you've got to slow things down a little bit more than I think you want to. So I wouldn't be surprised if we have to see a switch from Viceroy Griff onto maybe an Ana, maybe a Baptiste, something like that. Arrow going over to the Ashe as opposed to the McCree that he had earlier. Fox continues sticking with the Tracer, Mr. Trifecta onto the Orisa Taco to the Sigma. So playing the full double shield with a little bit of a combo of the poke and the backline presence here.
Yeah, it looks like they're a bit unsure where to set up.
Definitely feels uneasy, and they're not holding the close choke, but they will pick Flame Chaser early. Arrow's TNT gets the kill. Trying to flush out Fox McKinnon, doing a good job of it. Jackstrill, I don't think you can chase too much further, bud. Time to go get back with the team. But they're successfully in and left, but McStupid charges back through choke. Okay. Opting for the full reset here before they get stuck in left room. Maybe not a bad call there. So far, the spam damage doing okay from the tank lineup. Trifecta yeets that pole through the window. Not quite going to find that one. You want to use it on the Reinhardt here. Pull the full group together. Guy Fury over to the Pharah. He knows that Ashe without a Mercy Pocket is not all that menacing to him. Great Dane's going to have to help out with that a little bit. Maybe Lost Boy with a Discord Orb. Now they've made the full rotation on their way off the high ground, popping the Coalescence to make sure they can do so safely. They're going to have to go low ground here, but McStupid has no shield. And this feels like a little bit of indecision. They've got Trifecta caught out under, and the Baptiste in the pillbox. This should be kills. This should be a fight win if they can just convert a few more. Great Dane goes down as does Guy Fury, but I'll take that Baptiste kill any day. And Mr. Trifecta is so uncertain of whether or not to go all the way to point. Unfortunately, Stupid Head can't find the pin on Bob. And Bob don't miss. You don't have
Bob, please.
Bob's hacking. Bob's got aim hacks, bro. Oh, man. We saw the rest of the team that try to just whittle Bob down, blow him up before he threat, but they just don't have the burst damage. With a Soul and a Pharah, you're not going to kill Bob fast enough. You need a Reaper, you need a Junkrat, you need something to just displace him. Ooh, Guy Fieri gets a late pick onto Fox McCumulus. Now's an opportunity that they can push and not have to worry about their backline, and there they go. McStupidhead trying to lead the charge right on in. They're going to find 4 on point. They can collapse quickly here. This should be a good opportunity for him. Cardis drops the visor to try to stop the window push. Gets a kill on Lost Boy. And now Great Dane goes down as well. The barrage gets committed. This looks good. Nobody said Peanut Butter coming out with a couple of key kills here. The second tick, do I hear 3? Fox McCumulus is going to try to get the last second touch, but it's going to be a feed if he does. Opts for the recall and run away. Good job there, Tracer. Time to live.
New defense point. Objective B.
Well done. A good idea from Peanut Butter there to just go fast. And they get the kill on McCumulus again. Go fast again, boys. Here you go. I don't think he got the respawn timer from that. So they've got the He's a speedy boy, but now they're all the way to point before he has the chance to get the backfire. Stupid Head got the Discord orb on him. He really needs his Zarya to help punch that. He's not going to get rid of it any other way. The Flux comes through now. It finds the Brig and the Rhine. That'll get the Stupid Head in it. Taco converts pretty well there. Jackstrel eats the Pulse Bomb from Fox McCumulus. What a snag. Defect in the end.
He does get defect for it, though.
He's got to feel good about that one, though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I love to see it. And right now, I think the thing, Guy Fieri is Fox McCumulus again. They have this Tracer's number. And you can really tell that he's the one putting a lot of pressure on as McStupid pours the pressure on himself, drops the shatter on the arrow. The Transcendence comes through from Lost Boy, trying to clutch this fight up, but Bob's off point. So they've got a lot of healing to try to stick this one out. And a couple of kills. Even though Bob does not come in clutch, Lost Boy with the Transcendence saves the day here.
Yeah, Fox has switched over to the middle now. He started clicking a few heads.
I believe it. I mean, I was trying to say there that you can tell Fox McCumulus was putting a lot of pressure on the backline, but he was just getting caught out too many times. Because as soon as he was down, that team felt really encouraged to just run for it. They were really feeling that they had got an advantage that was worth capitalizing on.
Fox McCumulus just got the jump shot onto a Flame Chaser. So I don't know if you saw, Guy Fieri just tried to walk straight at the Widow, and didn't really work out too well.
I don't recommend it. Let's see if Flame Chaser holds shield here. It does indeed. Good job. You know Fox is watching that angle. Just be careful here, friends. You got a Reinhardt? Shield him across, McStupid Head. Come on, buddy. Headshot in 3, 2, 1. Nope, not today. Guy Fieri over onto the Echo, putting a little pressure onto that Widow now. A much better counter choice than the Pharah, going up against the Widow. See the visor get popped. The window from Great Dane, a very defensive spot. Should be able to crank out some healing, but his team's playing under him. Mr. Trifecta drops the Bongo. Will it be enough? McStupid Head trying to pound his way through it, but they don't kill the Bongo first. If you're gonna try to go rush down the ulting Orisa, you have to kill the Bongo first. Gotta be done. Now see Cardis congratulating Fox McCumulus on a couple more shots there.
The other week, this same thing happened to our team. We ended up drawing the match. They have gotten some progress on this point though, so that could actually really be what makes the difference here.
Honestly, I'm super happy that just to have the tick. It gives you the chance if you lose first. You feel like you have so much more motivation. But not for long if Fox McCumulus keeps on clicking heads. He finds Guy Fieri on that one. And McStupid Head just can't walk forward. Because this is what happens. Every time he drops shield for anything, Lost Boy just throws a Discord orb on him, and now Mr. Trifecta gets to just blast that shield for free because he can't afford to put it down. That's the power of Zen in double shield.
I don't know if you saw what Guy Fieri did. He took a flank angle. Tried to get the Baptiste. He connected all stickies and then just got domed. And I know that was a field bad.
Good attempt there. The Coalescence gonna finally let him push on through. McStupid still got a weak shield, but he does have Shatter. Taco tries to come through with the force and finds the backline. He lifts the soldier up into the air. Actually, Jackstrill drops the bomb. McStupid head slams the Shatter. Will it be enough? Bob on point. Another Lost Boy Transcendence might be enough to hold on to this one. For the Magic Bang Bus in blue here. Jackstrill just free firing from high ground. Turn to your right, buddy. There's a Widow. Get him. Chaser gets a kill and then traded out. Cardus, Viceroy, Grip, Jackstrill still on point. This is not looking good for their numbers. But never say die. Cardus pops the visor. Will it be enough? McStupid Head gets the charge all the way to point. Doesn't connect on the pin. Jackstrill demeched. The lamp is out. Guy Fieri echoed onto the bomb. He hits mines on point, but not going to be enough here. Guy Fieri does laser down one before getting taken out, and that's going to be it. They almost got that second tick, Charles.
They almost did. They got stepped off the point for a second. Well, everybody had stepped off the point for a second. The overtime wick almost went out, but
Benny Hill going on there. Whew. What a job there. What a defense from Magic Bang Bus. What a good series of pushes from Nobody Said Peanut Butter. They're running, frankly, a suboptimal tank line there. They're just having a really hard time getting through all that pressure. But for what they had up and for the dominance that Fox McCumus was showing on Widow for a few minutes there, a very solid push. You got a tick and some change. We'll take it. If they can get a solid hold for even a couple of minutes before they give up this first point, if they do at all, this is very winnable.
See your robot.
The big pee-pee robot is here. You know, I'm speaking from experience last week that Guy Fieri's Bastion is not to be trifled with. You have to respect the robot. However you may feel.
Adventures are fun.
The point-and-click adventure is strong. Now we see Arrow onto the Pharah. Actually could be a very good matchup if he can find an off angle, distract that Bastion, force him to turn around, then you just go peek, hide back in your cover, and then every time Guy Fieri tries to go back to choke, you just blast him again. Look how far back Guy Fieri is holding from his shields, though. This is not going to work out well if Fox McCumus gets around the back, starts to distract, it's going to let them push right on him. Looking for a big pull. Jackstrill finds it. That's already shredded Trifecta shield, but now Guy Fieri can't see any angle to the right. He's going to be faster on the rotation, but he can't get any damage in while they do it. Already retreated all the way back into Mega, but they're going low ground. Mr. Trifecta trying to just wait it out. Get some shield. Goes back to the close angle. A solid call there. Cut off the Bastion sightline. Well played. Good discipline. Jackstrill discorded and very low. The Immortality field has to come out. Fox continues on the high ground. Gonna work to just harass and buy some attention here. Still no one goes down though. A solid bunker up in this bottom corner, but they gotta get on point soon. They gotta send the signal in the Orisa to slowly march forward. Guy Fieri gets slept, but immediately woken up. Jackstrill now onto the point before the tick. And this looks like a decent hold here. Great Dane and Lost Boy go down, so no heals available. This should be defendable. Arrow's gotta die though. Viceroy Griff goes out in the process. Taco's up on the high ground just chilling. Goodbye, my friend. I hope you didn't like all that charge you just built up. Please don't let this Zarya live.
Yeah.
Please don't let this Zarya. Oh.
Retrieving the barrier.
That's a good kill, but now they're gonna be coming back fast with a vengeance. And
Here,
oh no! Flame Chaser stays on the Mercy. I know you're close to Valve, buddy, but you gotta go with Speed Boost. You're back, he's back. Jackstrill and Curtis fall. Fox McCumus gets traded out. Trifecta slams the Shatter. That McStupid Head dodges the charge, using the flux. He'll find Great Dane. This is winnable with the Valve. Trifecta really wants that charge back. He's really wishing he didn't go off the map, dude.
Please move behind the barrier.
Wow, what a hold. And now they've got both tanks, both supports. This is perfectly fine. You can afford to lose your DPS. You can't afford to lose both supports like they did last fight.
So I think the issue that is popping up is more of a mid.
Absolutely. Just the decision making of engage, don't engage, rotate, don't. It feels like right now, Bang Bus is doing solid on their rotations, at least deciding to do them. They could be a little bit quicker, but Peanut Butter just having a hard time deciding to move. McStupidhead eats the grab from Taco. Cards connects with the bomb. Or the tire, excuse me, and Trifecta takes down Jacksonville Bongo, but that should be it. What an eat. McStupidhead living up to the hype of the Fire Chicken here tonight. Were you giving Will some tips?
I don't know. I don't play Sigma. I don't know. I might start since everyone likes double shield.
Sigma strong. Sigma strong, my dude. Ooh, there's 2 DPS stuck out bottom right. Do they see him? Jackstro wants to fight. Go join your Orisa. Get these kills on the side. But now, he's caught so far.
He died.
If he dies, that's awful. And Fire just whittles him down. He's got the pulse bomb soon, surely. 94%. Here it comes. Stupid head falls as well. But you know what, Charles? 35 seconds on the clock. That's perfectly fine. Honestly, Fox, give me that pulse bomb back, buddy. Imagine if you had that available to get a big pick towards the second fight. Don't stagger here. Run away. Guy Fury, it's time to go, my dude. You got a McCree coming for your booty. Ooh, barely sneaks on out of there. And Guy Fury survives by the skin of his teeth. 3 ultimates ready for the side of Peanut Butter versus just the Shatter, possibly the grab or high noon for the Bang Bus.
Yeah, I think that split there that they did with the tank really sort of cost them.
Absolutely. And that Torp switching to the Flux means that turret just got a ton of damage out. Uncle Arrow, he's got to hide a little bit. The Visor comes down from Cardis to try to flush out the Tracer. He should find this kill. He does indeed. Excuse me, the Visor from Guy Fieri, who gets taken down by Arrow after finding Fox and Cumulus. Now the window, I want that one back. Give me that window back. Totally unnecessary.
You build window pretty fast already.
You build window pretty fast, but when it's your only ultimate that you've got online, that's a big feels bad, man. Now I'm looking for Viceroy Griff to make up to it. He's going to need that Immortality Field to come up big on either the Shatter or the Grav. I'm going to guess it probably ends up getting used on the Shatter, and afterwards the Grav's going to come through and help him clean this up. We'll have to see, though. Jack's still close to another Bongo. If they can whittle that away, it's going to charge so many other ults for him. They need to just pull this Reinhardt. Slow him down. Watch out for the Shatter here. Big kill. Stupid had gets traded out by the pulse bomb, but so far the trades are in the favor of Peanut Butter. Arrow with the backline high noon finds Flame Chaser and now takes down Jackstro. McStupid had blown on point. This should be holdable though. Arrow's the only real damage they have. Lostboy having a hard time fighting through that shield. Can they get back to point quick enough here? He's got a little bit of time to recontest it. Take it. Flame Chaser doing what he can there on the Lucio. Guy Fury's going to have to touch. He's barely able to do so. Jackstro comes in, drops the Bongo. Gets grabbed, doesn't use Fortify to walk on out of it. Not sure where it went. McStupidhead can't find the grapple to the middle pool. Oh, that's a feels bad, man. I've been there so many times, and that's going to be it for Magic. Bang Bus take this one home. Feels so bad. I watched McStupid rolling around there trying to desperately to grapple that center pillar and just could not connect it. It's a tricky hitbox.
Yeah, it is. It can be hard. So you asked what happened to the Fortify. Jackson would come up that right side and gone upstairs and fortified his way down.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think anyone was up there when he went up there, and he just used Fortify and dropped on point.
Oh.
From what I saw, I don't remember. My brain is.
Well, here we go. Down to the wire. It's going to be the game point, possibly. If Magic Bang Bus can take home map number 3, it's going to be a clean sweep. Nobody said Peanut Butter trying to hold on for their first chance at a game win here tonight. Havana, Junkertown, and Gibraltar up on the docket here. I ate a McGrav. I'm happy. McStupidhead, very, very excited in chat there. I'm curious what the pick is going to be. Honestly, the double shield felt like it was doing all right. They just needed a little more focus fire. They needed everybody to be shooting at the same target at the same time and baiting out that timing. They did a decent job of making defensive rotations, but the problem was that their option was We rotate and then we wait for a re-engage and then we fight. And then we rotate, we wait for a re-engage and then we fight. The idea with double shield is that you're kiting, and the entire way you're just pouring more damage as they try to chase you down. There's not a Lucio on the side of Magic Bang Bus. They just don't have a Lucio player.
Yeah.
So they're not going to run you down. So play the double shield and just kite for days and just spam them down slowly over time.
Yeah, and I think a big thing that sort of got them, that sort of lost them that first fight was just the difference in what the team wanted to do. A lot of individual fights that were happening.
Absolutely. And you've got to stay really disciplined, really focused, especially on a comp like that where everyone individually is fairly low damage. You need that combined burst because you don't have it anywhere else. You know, Sigma's Rock can turn into a good kill opportunity. A Soldier Helix might find a squishy, but nobody's got a giant chunk of burst damage unless you get that BAP window up. So they've got to focus fire. They've got to stay disciplined there. We'll see how it works out here, headed into map number 3. So far, though, Magic Bang Bus doing better than I saw last week. Really solid so far as making a decision and running with it. They haven't been wishy-washy. Last week, it felt like there was the, I'm going to attack, maybe I'm not. I'm going to go, maybe I'm not. We're walking, we're not. We're fighting, we're not. This week, it feels more like we're fighting, we're not.
Let's do the thing.
Now we're going to go fight again. Now we need to hang on for a minute. Now let's go fight. And I think there's probably a little bit better communication going on there. There's a little bit better understanding. And maybe it's just a little bit of the shakeup. You know, no shade towards Gingerbeard, but having a different main tank forces you to be more aware of that. Putting Trifecta in there on the Reinhardt, it forces you to think more of what's he going to do because you don't know. You haven't been playing with him on main tank for 4 weeks, so you don't just assume this is what he's going to do. You're more aware, and sometimes that awareness really, really ups your game.
Yeah, so we're going over to Junkertown. So, I'm quite curious with this pick. I think I know why. Actually, I do know why they're probably gonna go here, but I want to see how it works for them.
Oh, 10 out of 10. McStupidhead's gonna go hog and try to eat their backline.
That's what you think? I was thinking more of a point and click adventure.
Maybe on attack. On defense, though, that
Yeah.
Shack. That
Thinking,
right.
you know, y'all hard feedly do.
Yeah.
Do what you want because the pirate is free.
The right side Shack, though, McStupidhead really likes to play it, and it gets forgotten about so frequently. Everybody tries to run down choke, except for maybe one flanker will go check it, and then you run into a hog, and it's just a bad time. Be curious to see. I will be curious to see what happens out of this.
So Dan, I'm about to DM you something. Want to see if you think I should put it on Twitter.
Oh, you hear that, folks? It's time to go follow the PMAOWL.
I'm gonna make a meme out of it because I caught that and I thought it was funny.
That's great. I love it. I love it. I'm sure you can find a good caption for that one. If you want to know what we're giggling about, folks, twitter.com/PMAOWL. Go follow it. Go hang out. We get announcements for every one of our games. We get some recaps and highlights. We get some solid memes put out by our production fella over here. Who said production team? I guess you got a little team running behind the scenes, don't you? There's a couple of folks involved.
It's 2, sort of.
Well,
Look, I'm just there to meme.
We're all just here to meme. It's the Find Me Off Overwatch League. What would it be if we didn't have a disconnect, start slightly late, and have a lot of memes?
I don't know. Maybe we'd be in Diamond or something.
Hey. Just because it's
just
true.
Kidding. That's where it's at. Plat gang, rise up, team.
Oh, man. Go ahead. Go over to the Twitter. Tweet at Charles. Tell him why he's wrong.
Expect a snappy comeback. Maybe.
We'll see. To be determined.
I told Hunter he was in silver one time.
Oh, wow.
I don't remember what he said, but I was like, aren't you hard stuck in silver? And I just got a bunch of question marks in return.
Do our Lord and Savior sushi foods like that.
So,
Uh-oh.
can we talk about Overwatch's matchmaking?
No,
No? Okay.
no. There's nothing to talk about. There's no matchmaking.
Yeah, dude. Solo queue tank is probably my worst Overwatch experience I've ever had.
You know,
You'll get a if you're like mid plat like 2700, you'll get maybe a 2300 game, and then you'll be in a 3.1k game the next game, and you'll be sad in both. It's
Dude,
hard out here for an off-point tank player, dude.
You know, this is why you just gotta hit me up once in a while, bro. We haven't got the tank do in a long time. But you know, we do have an Overwatch game in front of us still here. So if we might rein it back around a little bit. I'm really curious what you think Guy Fieri has been most effective on for the DPS tonight. We've seen him play the Echo, we've seen him play the Soldier, the Bastion, the Pharah.
Honestly, from
think?
what I've seen tonight, I think it's far has been what he's been most productive on.
I agree. I think the Pharah has found a lot of value. I think Viceroy Griff needs to stay with him more. If they can afford the Pharah pocket, I think Guy Fieri gets to have a lot more reign. He can take that duel with Arrow a lot more confidently then, and it's going to open up a good deal of opportunity for them. We do see a bit of shakeup going on for the side of Did Somebody Say Peanut Butter? Flame Chaser going to come in on tank. Trumpet Jesus in on the support. Now, Trumpet Jesus, I know, does play a little bit of Lucio. And Flame Chaser, we saw on Nepal playing a bit of the Reinhardt. So this might give the opportunity for McStupidhead to go back to his more comfortable picks of the Zarya, of the Hog, of the Diva, of the Sigma, playing that more of the off-tank role, which could be really, really strong. Give him a chance to frag out a little more, give him a chance to go a little bit faster if they throw in some Lucio speed there. And this could be just the change that they need headed into Junkertown.
Junkertown, let's go, let's get it, let's go. We're
Welcome
doing it.
to Junkertown.
It's time to do the thing. We've been welcomed to Junkertown. Let's take it away.
Bring it around town.
You get it? Stack, you get it? All right, I'm done. Honestly, that just happened to work out perfectly.
Ready for battle.
We take those. We take those away. Anywho, Arrow going over to the Widow now. What? I am shocked. I'm shook.
All right, chat. Hold on.
Attackers
Chat, place your bets with this Widow pick.
I'm looking forward
Who
to
do you
working.
think is gonna get domed immediately once the door is? I need
After
to know.
yourselves out there.
Who do you think is gonna get domed?
I gotta see where the Torb sets up.
It's a mini pirate ship because the Tor turret also don't miss.
This is true. I mean, I don't think you can pirate ship from the spawn. Ooh, Cardus. That is a very, very conservative turret, my friend. Guy Fieri onto the Echo, Cardus on the Torb turret. See what's going on here. Flame Chaser on the Reinhardt. McStupid on the Hog, after all. Now, Mr. Trifecta on the Winston is going to have a really hard time with that Roadhog as long as he pays attention. Oh, McStupid can't quite connect the hook onto Arrow, and now he's just stuck real far off to the side here. But Trifecta's just consistent on card for free. Flame Chaser finally decides to push him. Taco on that Wrecking Ball, causing a little bit of trouble here. Rolls through and finds the Torb turret and the Echo. The opportunity, but the picks keep coming as Arrow finds the kill onto Cardus. This should be a kill on Taco if he doesn't be careful there. The hook not available yet from McStupid, I suppose. Mr. Trifecta's now in deep. McStupid can't connect it. Gotta hit those, my man. Once that one back, Guy Fieri goes down.
Yeah, it's rare we get to see what out here in PMAOWL.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm shocked by how well it works, because Mr. Trifecta, for most of the first fight, just kind of hugged hard.
Yeah.
Shot. The early kill comes in on Flame Chaser. Now McStupid trying to contest Park for as long as he can. Guy Fieri gets the Winston, though. Here comes a million primals. Goes immediately onto the Hanzo, trying to pick that up. Will it be? There was the primal. They do have to stay on cart. Guy gets the back. And what a shot. Great range. But now cart presence has re-emerged here. Guy Fieri does go down. And if Mr. Trifecta tries to jump in too early, he's just going to get mulched by this hog. McStupid getting knocked around by Taco, though. Can't quite keep the target focused enough to shoot the monkey, then zapping him in the back, and they leave cart! And that's the point! Flame Chaser can't make it back in time, and he goes down. And this is going to be a couple of staggers here. Cardis, run, baby, run! Can he make it out? They got his turret. They get him. Now Guy Fieri over to the Reaper trying to deal with the Winston, but he gets taken down by the Hanzo. Mr. Trifecta just hunting for these kills, running over the last stagger.
These staggers are going to be brutal. As Overwatch fight, we know the streets phase. Our phase 2, as we like to call it, can be extremely brutal for just getting.
Absolutely. If you're missing even one person, it's so hard to get a solid holding again. And the Dragon's through the stairwell. It finds 2. Do I hear 3? No, not quite. But all the same, Viceroy Griff gonna get the res. Flame Chaser's still dead, and McStupid's still dead though. This is not boding well for any sort of contest here on second.
Yeah, I'm surprised they went up there to keep the sight up, because that's kind of
oh, I didn't even realize he had the Widow Snipes. Definitely not what you want to do there. Just plenty of time for the setup. The shatter from Flame Chaser finds Taco. And I believe one other. Can they convert the kills? Guy Fieri trying to fight a Wrecking Ball. Maybe not the best target there, but we'll see what they can do. Now trying to fight a Winston. But the cart back under control now. Please get this kill on the Trifecta. I think that might be the first time he's died.
I think it's yeah, I think it is. I want to see if they make any swaps here.
They did switch over to the Doomfist for Peanut Butter. Caritas onto the Soldier now, no more Torb. Guy Fieri close to the Slam though. The Meteor Strike could be nice if he can find it on the Ana or the Zen perhaps. They have not forced out a Transcendence yet, if I'm not mistaken. Lost Boy has it ready on hand. Great Dane's got the Nano. Taco with the Mines. Nothing ready except for probably a Valk and the Slam here from Guy Fieri and Trumpets here for Jesus. The Nano Monkey comes out though. That's going to be quick build to Primal. And now he's into the back line trying to get his tickle on. Stupid Head doing what he can to try to burn him down. But the Mines on point are going to be a hard time. Will he walk through all of them? No. They convert a couple of kills. Guy Fieri finds Taco and Arrow before getting traded out by Great Pain. But now the res means they're back 6v4. Chase these kills, boys. Keep walking, keep walking, keep walking.
I think they're afraid of getting off the cart.
I think they are, but they got plenty of time, and they got the Soldier in the background. They should be able to do it. Guy Fieri on the Doomfist trying to get the 1v1 with the Hanzo. Can't quite connect with the punch. They got Taco locked in on point, just rolling around at the speed of sound, doing what he can there. Getting some good distraction, buying some time for Mr. Trifecta to jump on in and drop a shield. They get Flame Chaser. They catch Trifecta in the grab. Can they burn him fast enough? Everybody shoot the monkey. Everybody shoot the monkey. You can kill that.
Real charge on the monkey.
So Lost Boy pops the Transcendence, but too little too late. Mr. Trifecta goes down, and Lost Boy will follow suit. Great Dane on his way out. A solid hold here for Peanut Butter. That's what they need to get a little bit of morale back in their favor. Now, can they dodge the Dragons again?
Yeah, so with their
Payload stop.
big brain, whatever you want to call it, Zoo Pals, with their comp, they were actually doing pretty well, just creating the chaos and trying to isolate
60
people.
seconds remaining.
It just sometimes they weren't fully able to follow up.
Absolutely. The Dragons come through to split the tanks off, but they're just kind of chilling in it. Guy Fieri will get caught, but the res there again. Trumpet Jesus making all the difference. Kartos now pops the visor. Trumpet Jesus goes with the damage boost on him, my boy. He's finding kills left and right, 2 already for the visor. Before he gets checked out, Guy Fieri sends an arrow, a nice little knuckle sandwich, and now Stupid Head gets the kill as well. And that's going to be a hold. One more push. Go run down the Zarya. Go run down the Zarya. Go, 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 go. Follow your Zarya. Kill their Zarya. Come on. Come on. Push. You can tell nobody said Peanut Butter scared. They're not confident and that in the fact that they've gotten the hold for this long. Oh, and the grab holds. There's already a back off. Trifecta drops a fat shatter on the point though. Kills one, and Flame Chaser falls in the midst of it. Guy Fieri gets slept immediately after slam, and this is going to be the push that takes us to third here, Charles.
Yeah, Guy Fieri got a nice little taste of the main tank special right there. You got a little teaser platter.
Slept and smacked on around there.
Yep, slept. He got stunned by the McCree. It was just a fun time all around. They are back to the fair.
And I think that's where they need to be at. The shatter from Flame Chaser blocked by Trifecta. He's pushed up a little bit farther, but Taco has high energy trying to get something done. The nano onto the Rhine and the ping immediately to follow it. This should be a kill. Burn that Reinhardt. You got him. He's walled off. There's a coalescence to try and keep him alive. Flame Chaser dies in the process, though, to it. And McStupidhead gets rolled over as well. That is just target focus 101. Ooh, Guy Fieri tries to go in late for a couple of cheeky picks, gets stunned out and deleted. Now, 30 seconds left. Taco's got Grav. Kardas should have a visor for this fight. Arrow's got the high noon. Mr. Trifecta going to be there with the shatter. One fight in territory either way. Taco drops the grab and finds several. The shield is up, but Kardas gets killed nonetheless, and left and right the kills stack up for the Magic Bang Bus, who roll it in with time.
Yeah, that's big to get it with time.
Score.
Absolutely massive for them. What a good hold for Peanut Butter for such a long time there on second. But it just felt like they were,
Initiating match.
like you said before, they were scared. And whether it was scared to get off the cart, scared to, lose somebody and then get rolled in the next fight, they did not seem like they knew when to press their advantages. When they had the opportunity to get stagger kills, they were too timid to go push forward and actually confirm them. They weren't audible in their positioning very much. They weren't being very proactive defenders. That's one of the things I would recommend most for the side of did somebody say Peanut Butter is just, or nobody said Peanut Butter, excuse me. I'll answer my own question. Good choice. It's just that they need to be more proactive on their defense. You can make plays even while you're the defender, even while you're waiting for the attacker to come to you. You can rotate. You can get a cheeky spot to hide in and then come boil out of a doorway towards them. There are options. You don't just have to sit on cart and wait for the next slugfest to start. Guy Fieri, Gengi?
3, 2,
Going ninja.
Gang Fieri? Curious to see how this one works out. Going for the high ground immediately, dropping the right clicks in, trying to charge the blade as fast as possible. 6% feels good, man. Both bubbles coming out early from the stupid head there. They got to back up a little bit to this front line pressure. Kardas goes straight out Fox in the process. Just Trifecta going down, though. It's a great opportunity for them to run down Zarya, and now they just need to push. Push, 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 push. Find all these stagger kills. The Great Dane's still on here on high ground. He should be an easy burn from the stupid head and Guy Fieri. Now they need to get the last couple. Kardas trying to cut off the escape route. It's okay, that's an off angle you can take there, but start poking their back line. The Widow can't see you from there. Keep that Rhine shield low and move on up. Flame Chaser, you can opt to grab that corner and start pushing it. Mr. Trifecta doesn't have projected bubble. Taco already throwing that one out there. Going to be inbound. The shatter into the shield yet again, unfortunately. But does get the trade with Trifecta. Fox and Cumulus over to the Widow. Finds 2 kills in the process, though, and that's going to shut this push down.
Fieri walked right past like Fox and Cumulus. Fox and Cumulus didn't turn around, and Guy Fieri just walked right past.
Guy Fieri and Fox and Cumulus had a little battle there in the back line, and I'm pretty sure Fox and Cumulus loses that one if Great Dane's not aware enough to go hit him through the doorway, give him a couple of darts to keep that healing high, and make sure that the Widowmaker stays alive. Fox and Team is trying to get something set up. I can tell he's a little bit too focused on his mechanical play there. Pops the Venom Mine to avoid the headshot from the Widow that doesn't exist on the other team. Will get the kill on the fuck. The res immediately. Now pick on the Genji. And now back on the Kardas. They need to put some pressure on the Widow.
Oh no, Arrow.
Oh, he just wanted that TK.
He held the high noon and the Mercy pressed W and just got domed.
Oh my. Well, that was the high noon, the sights, the shatter, and the coalescence from the side of Magic Bang Bus. So now there's 4 or 5 ultimates walking into him with peanut butter. There goes the grab from Taco. The visor will respond, and that should be the point. They've got plenty of ultimates to get through the end of this, but they want to use no more. If they use another ult, it better be because there was a recontest and they decide to cap quick. I'm okay with it if you want to drop the grab to guarantee that you get the cap. Honestly, McStupid, go do it. Do it and go kill him. Go jump up in there. Oh, you had the opportunity to grab, run in, get those kills, and now they're staggered per second, but they'll hold on to it for now.
Injured again.
Guy Fieri dangerously low in the back line, but they convert the kill onto Arrow, and now Trifecta's got to go ahead and back up. Cardus gets dinked by Fox Cumulus. Both teams even 5v5 right now. Whoever ults first wins this fight, I'm thinking. Cumulus takes down Trumpet Jesus, so no res available. 4v5 opportunity now. Guy Fieri trying to find a spot to blade, perhaps. Just kind of sitting out this fight.
He's gonna do the blade without the man.
I think he's gonna do the blade from spawn.
Fair. Understandable.
Trying to dash towards the Widow. I think he wasn't sure where Fox Cumulus was sitting. Dashed up there, got flashbanged, and then immediately hit the reflect. So almost enough to live, but still burned down by the 3 that were up there. Now I think do be like that. A fat shatter comes down from Flame Chaser. The ping to follow, as always. And now the Dragon Blade comes down and collects the kill. It's all a bait. Fox Cumulus takes the time he needs to hit the headshot. Gets slapped by Viceroy Griff. There's a Widow on high ground. Somebody go do something about it. Now there's a Reaper going to go collect that kill, as Flame Chaser will find it with the Fire Strike, ultimately. Don't get too cocky there, bud. Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Get on the ground. Flame Chaser having a rough time there. Having a little fun emoting on cart. Gets slept, gets shattered, gets obliterated. Res, but this is a res defeat. They need to go ahead and leave.
Use the Venom. They might want that one back in your turn.
Yep. Yep. As the kids say. Now, Flame Chaser, I don't know why we're burning all this shield and walking all this way to fight 4v6. It is time to GTFO, friends.
Yeah, that's what the kids call an int.
Trumpet Jesus is stuck on low ground. He doesn't have anywhere to fly to, and Viceroy Griff's there with him, so anybody high ground doesn't have healing right now. Oh my. This is... He's damage boosting the Ana?
Hey, damage is damage. That's what I'm trying to say.
Fair. The Shatter lands. Flame Chaser collects Mr. Trifecta. Arrow gets the longest flashbang I've ever seen in my life to stop the charge. Now the Shatter through the grab will finish this fight off in quick fashion. Trifecta just running right on through the team there. He's going to find a Reaper on the way back to the cart.
That sort of feels bad, dude. He's like, Guy Fieri got into the backline, domed the Widow, and they got domed by the support.
Oof.
Both DPS on the side of nobody said people were in the back.
Arrow's on the angle for the long flank high noon. They should at least know he's there. Kardos does indeed, but he gets picked by Fox Cumulus. The DPS of Magic Bang Bus coming in clutch this fight, really backing each other up well, and that's going to be the clean sweep 3-0 in their favor. Wow.
Yeah, that was that early pick. Gives the chance to contest.
It was indeed. It's just too much. And there's that shatter through the grab that we just saw to wrap this one up. Mr. Trifecta just swinging away, finds Kartos at the very end as well. And the Magic Bang Bus rides again, gonna lock out the final scoreboard. GG's to Nobody Said Peanut Butter, but they're gonna fall 0-3 this one. Goes in the favor of the Magic Bang Bus. Wow.
Yeah,
That
that was a good game, though.
was a pretty good game. It was a pretty good game. The scoreboard did not reflect how close those maps were for the most part.
Yeah, not at all. But it was still a good game. It was fun to watch too.
Absolutely. And I'm really excited to see every week, week in, week out. Nobody Said Peanut Butter improving drastically. They're bringing these games further and further along. They're making these fights closer and closer. Give them another week or two, and this is going to be a very scary
Yeah.
team to fight.
I think having the main tank sub was probably just that change of pace, especially like main tank. That can just cause a bit of just general difficulty, because I know when we played Nobody Said Peanut Butter, no, not Nobody Said, but the other team.
Wow. I'm hurt.
Not y'all, but the when we played Fox's team, whatever the name is. Yeah, that one. When we played the Bang Bus, we were down like 4. We got absolutely creamed. Well,
It do be like that sometimes.
it really do.
Well, chat, who do you think deserves our MVP for the evening?
It's me. The answer doesn't matter.
Fair. All right. Well, it's been a good
That's it.
night. Color is our MVP for week number 5, game number 2. Good job.
Yep. See, I win. Easy.
Arrow is addicted to right click, Guy Fieri says. Hey, if it gets the
If
kill,
it
it
works,
gets the...
hey, damage is damage. I keep trying to tell y'all.
Whatever it takes, as long as you get the kill,
Right. Just do what you gotta do.
What's up?
Hi?
Jonah kept coming into my chat, but he's muted, so I just came here.
Take it up with Jonah.
What's up? There's Jonah.
Why are you acting like you can't hear me? Why do you hate me?
This is like a legitimate Discord bug, right, Jonah?
What?
It's a legitimate Discord bug that
I don't
you
know.
can't hear people sometimes.
Yeah, it'd just be like that.
I have a little mute next to Jonah. I don't know why I can't hear him.
Did Keegan mute me?
Boy.
Unlucky.
I don't know when I would have muted you. Yeah, I guess I did, because I can undo it now. Sorry, Jonah.
Wow. Okay, I see how it is. I don't know what I did to deserve this, but shit, man.
Well, here we are. Since we're here, Jonah,
Thanks for casting, guys.
No problem. I didn't actually
Jonah,
cast anything.
can you talk to me a little bit about how it is that Nobody Said Peanut Butter got that solid hold on the second point of Junkertown? Talk to me a little about the comms there. How did things feel? What was the vibe of the team? I'm well aware.
I was like, what are you talking about?
Well,
Scuffed.
I mean,
Stagmont-
I could tell you what caused it. It's Doomfist.
Was it though?
Fist.
The
Was it
Doom was
though?
a really good call against Zoopals, and we were not answering it very well. Once we switched, I think it was better, but the Doomfist was kind of making our lives frustrating.
Interesting. Also, my widow says Rogue Waves.
I mean, hey, Shockwave's Widow went really well in Portland.
Oh my. Well, GG's to the Magic Bang Bus. GG's to Nobody Said Peanut Butter. You'll take this one home.
GG.
3-0.
Noodles.
Stack Monster. Do we have an MVP vote?
We are unilaterally declaring Fox McCumulus the player of the match.
All right. Fox McCumulus, you're the player of the match.
Don't
Congratulations.
sound so excited about it.
I'm not. This just means he's going to play more Widow against me. I don't want to get shot.
Just don't get your head clicked.
I mean, if he's going to play Widow, it means I'm going to go play Lucio and just frog on his ass.
Yeah, then he's still going to shoot you in the face.
Suck, you know better than to say that about a Lucio main.
I don't know. I say that as a Lucio main, I will get shot in the face by a Widowmaker.
Well, just don't. Easy.
Fair enough. I guess I'll just not get shot in the face by a Widowmaker. That's the solution to being shot in the face by a Widowmaker.
It is. It is indeed. You know what the solution is to being sad and bored all day long until 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern every night, Stuck?
What is it, Dan?
It's to go to twitter.com/PMAOWL so you can follow all the memes, all the streams, all the announcements, all the fun that Fire Chicken is bringing to you over on our account. And so that you know that we've got another game coming up tomorrow night. Same time, same place.
It's hold on, wait, I got this one.
I was trying, I couldn't get fast enough.
It is Smooth Brain Gang versus Birds Ain't Real. Oh wait, no, that's wrong. It's Carolina Reaver versus Team by Tito's. My flyer maker sent me all the flyers for the week, and they're just in order, and that was the first one I saw. I'm incorrect. Yes, so it's spicy peppers versus alcoholism. Ooh, Monkey TOS.
Be like that. Well, you heard it here, folks. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern, we are going to have the one and only Banging My Drums, joined by Kartos himself from this evening on the stream, giving you the cast for Team by Tito's versus the Carolina Reapers. Tune in, and until then, we'll see you over on the Twitter. We'll see you in the Discord. Thank you for coming out to support. Charles, thank you for joining me in the booth tonight. Stack Monster, thank you for running the cams. Banging My Drums, thank you for refereeing tonight's match. This has been that one. Dan Guy, Charles, see the love of people. Say good night.
Love you guys. Stay safe. Drink your water or you're throwing at life. Wear your mask, because if you don't, you kind of suck.
You're Smooth Brain Gang.
Yeah.
Not kind of suck. Just, you do suck.
You do suck. Care about other people.
Go be good. Go be beautiful. Go have a great rest of your evening. This has been the Find Me Alpha Overwatch League, season number 12, week number 5, game number 2. The Magic Bang Bus rides again, takes it home 3-0 over Nobody Said Peanut Butter. We'll be back at it tomorrow night. Until then, peace.